Millennium. Living in the new millennium, Joe Buccino.
Fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, friends, if you're a vegetarian, you'd likely hang out at a salad bar. If you're a pescatarian, you'd eat fish. So you'd likely hang out at a sushi bar. As for me, I'm a sexagenarian. My favorite bar to hang out at is the lunch counter at Denny's, where I get to take advantage of the senior discount. I've been a sexagenarian now for almost a year, ever since I turned 60. I'm no spring chicken, no summer swan. I've reached the autumn of my life. Someday soon, I'll be like that Thanksgiving turkey, oblivious of my surroundings, while family members carve up my assets and dispose of my carcass. But before my goose is cooked, allow me to leave you a little taste of what it's like to be a senior citizen in the 21st century. One of the greatest challenges that I face as a mature adult living in this new millennium is embracing the new technology. Take television, for example. When I was a young child, one of my favorite TV shows was Leave It to Beaver. I didn't mind that the only colors on that 12-inch screen were black, white, and 50 Shades of Gray. I wonder if June Cleaver would have ever read that book. We didn't have cable TV, we had rabbit ears, and a dial that went from channels 2 all the way to 13. Today's televisions have hundreds of channels. They have screens 50, 60, 70 inches wide, with 3D in color so lifelike, you feel as though you're part of the action. If you can only get that remote to work, and if you lose the remote, you're in trouble, because all you're left with is a big plastic blackboard adorning your wall. Aside from technology, basic learning skills have changed. When I was in high school, I had to use a slide rule in math. Recently, I asked a high school student if he knew what a slide rule was. He replied, "Oh yeah, dude, it's like when the quarterback has the ball, runs with it, and he slides, you can't tackle him. It's the slide rule." Now, kids today use calculators, and if the batteries go dead, I wonder if that young man can even calculate in numbers greater than 10. Well, maybe 20, if he's wearing flip-flops. Learning skills have changed also. Acronyms are now replacing common phrases. I'm sure you're familiar with acronyms such as the FBI, or the IRS, or a DUI. But now there are so many of them, I can't keep up. Phrases like, my BFF, LOL, OMG. The other day I asked my daughter, what's a raffle-mao? She said, raffle-mao, R-O-F-L-M-A-O. She just giggled and said, Dad, that's rolling on floor, laughing my off. OMG. I guess I really am ready for the AARP. And communication has changed. Now there's things like texting, tweeting, using a smartphone. Did you know that young people today use texting more common than verbal communication?
Yes.
I shudder to think about this, but the 100th anniversary, Toastmasters could be text masters. And a humorous contest would look like this. With the winning contestant, the one who receives the most LOLs and raffle-mows. And tweeting. Now, I'll never tweet. It's for the birds. Every time I hear that word, all I think of is that cute little cartoon character. I do, what is that? And the smartphone. Now, that's an appropriate name for this little device. We've become so dependent on technology that we're allowing the phone to do all of our thinking for us. I don't even remember my daughter's phone number. I don't need it. All I have to do is ask Siri. But if my phone breaks, or if I lose it, oh no, what am I going to do now? Siri has all my contacts. Well, I'm an old-fashioned kind of guy, so I always like to carry a backup. Now, if I could only find a payphone. I'll admit, I do appreciate some of the new technology. The internet is wonderful. Thank you, Al Gore, for inventing it. If there's anything that I need to know, all I have to do is Google it, which is a good thing because I'm finding, as a sexagenarian, along with most of my hair, a lot of my brain cells seem to have migrated elsewhere. Good thing I haven't lost my appetite. As a matter of fact, I think the senior discount special is still going on at Denny's tonight. If you're a sexagenarian like me, why not come join me? I'll meet you at the bar. I hear their hot turkey sandwiches are to die for. Mr. Toastmaster.